Hello everyone, I am Dr. Ram Bharat Singh, Assistant Professor, Department of Applied Science, Krishna Engineering College, Mohanagar, Ghaziabad. Today I am going to start my lecture 6 on Unit 2nd. In this lecture, we will learn about the problems of one-dimensional heat equation. Clear? The question first is, find the temperature in a bar of length L. L is 2. Here the length of bar L is 2 given in the problem, whose ends are kept at 0 degree. Now first we draw the diagram of this. Clear? This is the x axis and this is the temperature axis, that means u axis, and temperature of the rods of ends are 0. So this is the ends of the rod, the one end O and other end A. At this end x is equal to 0 and at this end x is equal to 2. Clear? Length of the rod is L is equal to 2, whose ends are kept at 0 degree and lateral surface insulated if the initial temperature is given. Clear? So the temperature at this end, that means u 0 comma t is equal to 0 and u 0 comma 2 is equal to 0 is given in the problems. Clear? So u 0 comma t is equal to 0 and u 2 comma t is equal to 0. These are the boundary condition, and here is given that initial temperature, that means u x comma 0, initial means at t is equal to 0. This is given sin pi x by 2 plus sin 5 pi x by 2. Clear? We know that equation of heat in a rod is del u over del t is equal to c square del square u over del x square. This is the equation number first, and we know that its solution is u x comma t is equal to c1 cos px plus c2 sin px into c3 e to the power minus c square p square t. This is the solution of this equation. Here in this problem, boundary conditions are given. Boundary conditions are u 0 comma t is equal to 0 and u 2 comma t is equal to 0, because length of the rod is 2, here L is equal to 2. Clear? And initial condition is u x comma 0 is equal to sin pi x by 2 plus sin 5 pi x by 2. Clear? This is the initial condition. Now this is the equation number 3rd, this is the equation number 4, this is the equation number 5th. Now we find the solution of heat under the boundary and initial conditions on next page. Clear? Now again we write the equation second. Equation second is u x comma t is equal to c1 cos px c2 sin px. Clear? Into c3 e to the power minus c square p square t. This is the equation number 2nd. Clear? for better use of the space, we divide into two parts. Clear? So, from the first condition, from the first boundary condition, u 0 comma t is equal to 0. The LHS of this is obtained from equation second when x is equal to 0. So, u 0 comma t. So, u 0 comma t becomes C1 cos 0 plus C2 sin 0. Clear? C3 e to the power minus c square p square t as it is. This becomes 0. So, we get cos 0 is 1. So, we get C1, sin 0 is 0. So, we get only C1 into C3 e to the power minus c square p square t is equal to 0. Here there are two terms. First term is C1, second term is C3 e to the power minus c square p square t is equal to 0. We know that product of two term is equal to 0 if and only one of them will be 0. But C3 e to the power minus c square p square t will not equal to 0, because if C3 e to the power minus c square p square t 0, then by equation second we get u x comma t is equal to 0. So, we take C3 e to the power minus c square p square t will not equal 0. Here this is the argument. So, we get here. So, we get C1 is equal to 0. C1 must be equal to 0. Clear? Again, from the second condition, again from the second boundary condition, this is u 2 comma t is equal to 0. Again, LHS of this will be obtained by equation second when x is equal to 2. So, we put x is equal to 2 in the equation second. So, the value of u 2 comma t becomes C1 cos 2p plus C2 sin 2p into C3 e to the power minus c square p square t is equal to 0. The value of C1 is equal to 0. So, this term becomes 0. So, we get C2 into sin 2p into C3 e to the power minus c square p square t is equal to 0. Again, this is the complete term. Here, product of three term will be 0 if and only if one of them will be 0. But C3 e to the power minus c square p square t is not equal to 0. If this is 0, then by equation second we get 0 solution. Again, C2 will not equal to 0. If C2 is equal to 0 and C1 is already 0, then by equation second we get u x comma t is equal to 0. So we reject it. So we cannot take C2 is equal to 0. So here there is only possibility that sin 2p is equal to 0. Clear? Sin 2p is equal to 0, or sin 2p is equal to 0 is the general value of sin n pi. So comparing this, we get 2p is equal to n pi and p is equal to n pi by 2, where n belongs to integer. This is the value of p. Now put these value C1 and p in equation second. Then equation second becomes. Now we move on the next page. Clear? Now put these values of C1 and p in equation second. Then equation second becomes u x comma t is equal to C2 sin n pi x by t into C3 e to the power minus c square pi square n square t upon 4. Clear? Again the C2 product of two constant C2 into C3 is equal to, let us take an, product of two constant again a constant, so this becomes an sin n pi x by L means 2 e to the power minus n square pi square c square t upon 4. Clear? Which is true? Which is true for every value of n. So most general solution is u x comma t is equal to summation n is equal to 1 to infinity a n sin n pi x by 2 into e to the power minus n square pi square c square t upon 4. Clear? This is the equation number 7. Now applying the last condition. Last condition is the initial condition. From the initial condition u x comma 0 is equal to sin pi x by 2 plus sin 5 pi x by 2. Clear? Again the LHS of this is obtained by equation 7 when t is equal to 0. Clear? So ux comma 0, the value of ux comma 0 is summation n is equal to 1 to infinity a n sin n pi x by 2 into e to the power minus 0 is equal to sin pi x by 2 plus sin 5 pi x by 2. Clear? So this becomes here on the both side the sign of term is occurs. So we find the constant with the help of expansion. Clear? So expand this is a1, put n is equal to 1 sine pi x by 2. Clear? Plus a2 sine 2 pi x by 2. Clear? Plus a3 sine 3 pi x by 2 plus a4 sine 4 pi x by 2 plus a5 sine 5 pi x by 2 and so on up to the infinity. And RHS is sine pi x by 2 plus sine 5 pi x by 2. Now comparing the coefficient of same term on both sides. Now complete this in the next page. Now comparing the coefficient of same term, coefficient of same terms on both sides of equation. So we get coefficient of the here from the equation, this equation, the coefficient of sine pi x by 2 on LHS is a1 and on RHS is 1. So the value of a1 is equal to 1. Again we see that the coefficient of sine 2 pi x by 2 on LHS is a2, on RHS this term is not present. So a2 is equal to 0. The coefficient of sine 3 pi x by 2 on LHS is a3, on RHS this term is not present. So a3 also 0. Again the coefficient of sine 4 pi x by 2 on LHS is a4, on RHS this term is not present. So a4 is equal to 0. Clear? Again now coefficient of sine 5 pi x by 2 on LHS is a5 and on RHS this coefficient is 1. So a5 is also 1 and a6, a7 dot 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 all are 0. Clear? Now put these values in equation 7. We get the required solution of the problem. Clear? So ux comma t is equal to a1 sine pi x by 2 into e to the power minus pi square c square t by 4 plus a2 is 0. So we put the value of 0. Clear? Plus a4 is equal to 0, a2, a3, a4 is equal to 0. So we write only a5. Clear? a5 sine 5 pi x by 2. Clear? And e to the power minus 25 pi square c square t upon 4. Now put the value of a1. The value of a1 is 1. So this becomes sine pi x by 2 e to the power minus pi square c square t upon 4. Clear? Plus the value of a5 is also 1. So this term becomes 5 pi x by 2 e to the power minus 25 pi square c square t upon 4. Clear? This is the required solution of the problem. Clear? I hope you understand this problem very well. These are the objective problems. The temperature in a bar of length L is 2. L is 2. Clear? Ends are kept at 0, later surface insulated if the initial temperature is this. The problem is similar, but here the constant is 3. So the solution of this equation is sin pi x by 2 plus e to the power minus pi square c square t by 4 plus 3 sin. This is the required solution. Clear? This solution contains the value of L, but here L is 2. This equation sin pi x by L contains also L, and the value of, so the option B is correct here. Clear? The problem, classify the partial differential equation. The partial differential equation is this problem is again the problem of classification. So comparing the equation with the standard form, here there are two independent variable x and t. So general equation of this is del square u over del x square plus b del square u over del x del t plus c del square u over del t square and something f of u x t del u over del x del u over del t is equal to 0. So here a is equal to c square and b is 0 and c is also 0. So now find b square minus 4ac, b is 0 minus 4ac square 0. So this becomes 0. So given, so the given PDE is parabolic. Clear? So option is correct here. Okay, thank you.